I want to build a fighter, the fastest and deadliest fighting aeroplane in the world. It's got to do 400 miles an hour, turn on a sixpence, climb 10,000 feet in a few minutes, dive at 500 without the wings coming off, carry 8 machine guns, a bird that breathes fire and spits out death and destruction. A Spitfire bird.
The iconic Spitfire was a short-range, high-performance interceptor aircraft designed by R.J. Mitchell, chief designer at the Supermarine Aviation Works. The Spitfire developed through many variants. The original airframe was designed to be powered by a Rolls-Royce Merlin engine producing 1,030 horsepower. The airframe was strong enough and adaptable enough to produce 24 Spitfire marks and many sub-variants, using several wing configurations and guns. The adaptability of the airframe also allowed it to use increasingly powerful Merlins and in later marks Rolls-Royce Griffon engines, producing up to 2,340 horsepower. As a result, the Spitfire's performance and capabilities improved over the course of its service life, which ran from mid-1938 to 1948, when the last production Spitfire, VN496, left the production line. Here we have a classic Spitfire versus the ME-109 confrontation. In terms of design, both planes were highly advanced for their time. The Spitfire was known for its elliptical wings, which gave it excellent manoeuvrability and stability, whereas the Messerschmitt 109, on the other hand, had a more streamlined design which gave it a higher top speed, allowing it to outfly the Spitfire in a straight line, but was overall less manoeuvrable. In terms of performance, the Spitfire had an advantage in its climb rate and turning ability, but the Messerschmitt Bf 109 could still be seen as having a slight edge in dogfights due to its cannon armament being part of the standard configuration early in the war, as opposed to the Spitfire's 8 303 machine guns. In truth, I believe that these were evenly matched adversaries, with the pilot being the trump card. I've watched this Christopher Nolan film a few times now. Give it a shot, or give it another shot. It's a visual treat, and there's always something new to see. 3 actual Spitfires, 2 Mark 1s and a Mark 5 were used in the production, as well as an Hispano HA112 Bouchon, the Spanish-built licensed version of the Messerschmitt 109. This was used when an authentic German plane could not be found. For their aerial camera platforms, the production used a Piper Aerostar, as well as a Soviet Yak-52, a 2-seater that could be made to look enough like a Spitfire to pass in close-up shots of Hardy and Loudon in their cockpits. Dan Sasky of Panavision devised a custom periscope-like lens that would allow the bulky IMAX camera to fit in the Yak's second seat to capture shots that would reflect the pilot's view looking out through the canopy. Still other close-ups were shot of the actors in a replica Spitfire cockpit mounted on a gimbal and posted on a sea cliff.
Is he down? Yeah, he's down for the count. For this leader, 1 bandit down. For this leader, do you read? For this 2, I have you on my port. I have no eyes on for this leader. Over. Understood, Bartis 1. Orbit for a look.
Listen boys, listen, a sound of great beauty. I can listen to the Merlin stroke Griffon engine all day. In fact, I've got it on loop in my car. Whenever I want to relax, I just bang it on my playlist. I think Spielberg's seen this film and basically ripped off the scene. I think he might have done it better. What do you think? Yes, I know this is a black and white film, and I know you want to hit the kill switch, but don't you do it. Don't do it. I know where you live, and I shall crap on your porch. Yes,
Spitfire.
that's a real Spitfire. Everything you see in this film is real. There's no CGI or green screen here. The locomotive was considered a target of opportunity by the Spitfire. After primary missions were complete, with whatever fuel was left in the plane, the pilots had instructions to attack anything that could be used in the war effort. Because of political correctness and the fact that Bert is now dead, it'd be grossly unfair of me to mention this scene where Bert jumps on the stoker. You are all free to draw your own conclusions. Give this film a try. It's action-packed and full of wrecked and destroyed locomotives. I have to admit, as an ex-train spotter, I had many sleepless nights after watching this film. This scene was actually a late addition to the script to provide the film with a little bit more punch and action. I think they succeeded in doing that. This is a Czech film, which oddly enough features Czech pilots flying for the RAF. I'm a little embarrassed to admit that I haven't actually seen this film. I think I will. As you can see, there's no CGI or models in this film. And because the Czech directors, in their infinite wisdom, decided to borrow clips from the Battle of Britain and Memphis Belle, I also decided to borrow a few clips from their film. As my mother always says, all's fair in love and war. The story is a basic love triangle between the two Czech pilots and a British nurse. I'll put a picture up soon. Basically, they all die in the end. But as you know, I haven't seen the film, so really I haven't got an idea at all. I really don't know what I'm talking about. But it helps fill space between takes, because alas, I haven't read Spielberg's 7th chapter in his How to Smash Hollywood in 10 Easy Lessons. Apparently, this train attack scene was the most expensive in Czech history. Personally, I think they could have saved some money by cutting out the stoker and the mechanic leaving the train. I can live with that though, just for the Spitfire fly pass. Anyway, let's get the commentary back on track. As my mother always used to say, war is hell. She also used to say, what goes up must come down. And here we can see the Czech pilot. He's coming down. For the life of me, I couldn't work out what was filling up his cockpit. Initially, I thought it was water. But if it was water, it'd be hot. If it was hot, the guy would be screaming. Maybe these Czech pilots are made of sterner stuff. Anyway, gasoline. Gasoline's my guess. If you've seen the film and it's any good, please tell me in the comments. I don't really want to waste an hour and a half of my time, because after all, time's money. This film is the gold standard for World War II aviation melodrama. It's doubtful if it could be reshot today because of the general lack of flyable aircraft.
Are you still with me, Dogtail Red 2? Affirmative.
A B-25 Mitchell was the primary filming platform for the aerial sequences. It was fitted with camera positions in the aircraft's nose, tail and waist gun positions. An additional camera on an articulating arm was mounted in the aircraft's bomb bay and captured 360-degree shots from below the aircraft. The top gun turret was replaced with a clear dome for the aerial director, who could coordinate the other aircraft by radio. To achieve realistic combat footage, a pair of Spitfire trainers were used. I have chosen this clip because being a pilot was not all rainbows and unicorns. As you know, we like to keep it real on this channel. I would just like to add that I'm neither a professional film critic or an aviation expert. If there's anything you'd like to add, correct or query, please put it in the comments below. I'm going to shut up now and let the visuals do the talking.
What happened to Harvey? He got a 109, then ran into trouble, but he's all right. No mistake. I saw him bail out.
Right, right. Corporal, Kennedy T. Bill, Blackston, Belton, Right, Richmond.
It's Colin.
He isn't dead, Maggie. He's going to be all right. They can do wonders nowadays, you know. It's just a question of time, that's all. We'll get you a posting so you can be near him.
Is he badly burned?